Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching the YouTube station identification of one of the best Massachusetts resident YouTubers. I'm here live in the basement. No, my name is not Ken Ober, and this is on MTV's remote control. This is WEML-TV channel 77, March the 29th, 2021, 10:15 a.m. Y'all wondering, 10:15? Aren't you supposed to be still working by now? I would be, but I'm on vacation. As you know, I put in my vacation request hours a few weeks ago, and they finally got approved Friday. Run them all down, so I'm officially on vacation as of this past Friday at 11 o'clock. So I've been on vacation ever since. It's the week before Easter. This is the leading up to Easter, actually. The we're trying to get everything back. The ultimate goal of my church is to get the live music back. The music ministry as the drummer. I'm really excited to go back up on stage and play again. It's going to be and help lead people to worship God, and just give Him the praise and give Him the glory, and I'm just looking forward to playing drums up there again. It's going to be one wild ride. Be Easter appropriately. That will be the first day we'll be back, so I'm looking forward to playing drums again and everything else, and just having fun. We've been practicing, rehearsing songs for the last 3 weeks. I think since the beginning of the month. Actually, we started practicing for this opportunity, and since my mother is the leader of the praise and worship band, I'm really excited. She's got a lot of songs. She likes to work on new songs and everything else, and everything in between. So I'm looking forward to to see what we can do. I'm just excited, period, and just really excited. And I know it's been over a year since the pandemic happened, and right around this time, last year, I'm still hanging about, doing this, and and I'll tell you what, it has been, the pandemic. I look back at it, and I realize it's taken a mental toll on all of us. Got to the point where we're gonna need breaks. Need breaks from social media. We don't want to watch the news. We try to do things to keep our minds off the drama and the pandemic and everything that's been going on in this world. I mean, the WWE, the wrestlers, and everybody else, they're trying to help us get our minds off that by being entertaining and have a lot of fun. And I look back at it, and then we had, it has overtaken us mentally with the political stuff going on, with the riots that have been going on, the protests, Black Lives Matters, and all this, and I know, I would be amiss to say that we were, or in a way, still are in a way, in a dark period of our lives, and it got to the point where a lot of us have broken down mentally, and a lot of people. Some folks ask me, why are you holding up? Why are you still doing this? A lot of people take breaks from social media. Well, one is the age factor comes kicking in, because with age comes experience and wisdom, and that's the reason why I'm still doing this, is because of that reason. Because everybody's, no matter what has happened, everybody will try to get to me, but you already know their game because you've experienced it way too many times in the past. And with that wisdom comes knowledge, and as well. And so it's like, the Bible says fear is the beginning of wisdom. Um, that means, okay, you did the first time around, but then when the second time comes around, like, oh, nope, I'm not going to take part of that. You know what I mean? There's a little bit of fear. There's a little bit of fear for any situation, but but at the same time you go, okay, I'm not supposed to do that. That's fine. I'm staying away from it, and so that's why I have not been bothered as much, which I'm not complaining at all. It's just like I said, it's just age and wisdom, and a lot of people get upset with people like me. Why is this boomer on YouTube? Why is this boomer on the internet? Well, for starters, I'm not a boomer. I'm a Generation Xer. All right. a generation extra with some wisdom and knowledge that I can drop on all. People say, "Yo, I'm gonna drop some knowledge on your homies," and I'm just gonna, I want to give you guys some wisdom and knowledge because I want to help you guys be better people. And I'm not forcing you to be better people. I'm not forcing you. It's a decision that you have to make, and I'm just giving advice and what I've been through. I know a lot of people make fun of my past and all the situations I've been through in my past, but I'm just using, like I said, again, I'm using all that as examples to help you guys out because I know a lot of you youngsters that don't know much a lot about me. And the cool thing about it is, the cool thing about being older is you get to display some of that wisdom. The old saying is respect your elders, and you always have to do that. And listen, there were a lot of people in my life that were a lot older than me, and I benefited from their wisdom, their advice, and their friendship. And it's really, really cool to have that in my life. Obviously my parents were the best examples I can think of. Yeah, they're not perfect; they make mistakes, and but not only they learn from their mistakes, I help learn from their mistakes as well. I said, okay, this is what my parents did. I better not make the same mistake they did. You know, that type of deal. You know, because I can learn from my parents while they learn from their mistakes as well. So it's not that bad learning from your parents and from their mistakes. And sometimes, yeah, like I said, nobody's perfect, and I love my parents, and there's no doubt. But it's nothing wrong with learning. Doesn't matter what age you are, you'll still learn every single day, and I realize that. Okay. I'm no longer in school. Does the learning stop there? I'm not in college or high school. Does the learning stop there? No. Learning is everything you have to experience in life. Learning in life is the ultimate. Life is the ultimate school because you learn something every single day. You're getting the biggest education, and God is the ultimate teacher. You know, and the fact of the matter is that you sit there and you learn a lot. You know, yeah, life is the ultimate school, and the only time school's over for you is when you pass on. I'm telling you, you may take all the vacations you want, but I just realized that life is the ultimate school, and you're getting educated 24/7. Hey, that goes for me, man. I'm getting educated 24/7. I get, when I started this internet back in 2009, and who would have thought, I've still learned. Ultimate school, man. Ultimate school. You know, I'm not saying school hard knocks, something like that, man, but I'll tell you, it amazes me what, the Lord has done for me. It amazes me what, the last few months here on the internet really changed me. I would be lying to you if I would say, "Oh, the internet has changed my life." It did. It did change my life. You know, I changed as a person for it. You know, would the internet change my life? Would it change me as a person? I would have said no. I would have lied to you and said that the internet's not going to change me as a person, but it did. It did because I used to be oversensitive and be angry about a lot of things. You know, but now I've learned how to keep my temper in check. I've learned how to take things as right. And there's some little bit of things left in me, like sometimes I take things way too seriously, and I do apologize for that because sometimes like the incident that happened on Rant and Rave where we're talking to Ricky Morton and everybody's talking about pizza. I mean, it's great to talk about pizza, and but now I know I did apologize at the end of the show because I felt like it was needed. Because listen, sometimes I take two things too seriously. I say, hey, we got a Hall of Fame. Ask them some questions. I would encourage people that don't know wrestling, ask them some questions outside of wrestling. What does he like to do? What does he like to eat? What's his favorite movie? Um, what does he like to do with the family? What kind of family activities you do? Just to and we're gonna learn better. Life outside of wrestling as well. I will encourage that. Um, if you guys want to know anything about wrestling, you can ask us. I'm a wrestling fan. So like I said again, I kind of feel bad for you know a lot of people just you know I mean a lot of good folks out there. No, there's a lot of good folks, and I do encourage people to speak their mind and all. But sometimes I learn courtesy and respect, and like I said a couple videos ago, that courtesy and respect have kind of been a dead art around this time because of everything going on, how the government's been treating us, and all this good stuff. And I can get it, I can understand. I'm not mad at anybody. I'm not forcing these young kids to, you know, try to be like me or anybody else. And that's not the thing. We like for them to learn. We like to learn about our history, our past, because there's a saying that those who refuse to learn from their history are doomed to repeat it, and that's that's what's gone down to. And they're going to learn that, and they're going to say, okay, that's why this has happened. That's why that happened. Uh, and I would probably say something like, now you get it. Yeah, people harass me and hound me. I, and it has not been happening to me recently, but over the years of my life, now that I've learned from all that, I've learned from every situation, and that's why I want to pass. That's why I'm so calm. Nowadays, when I get so calm, um, more calm here on the internet, and not be rage and angry and all that. And listen, I'm not RVT and Matt Riddle. Hey, man. Oh, well, when Ricky Morton made a joke about my room being smoke filled, and I could easily angry and go, I don't do drugs, man. But I calmly said, I don't do drugs. I'm just calm, and I did my Cheech and Chong impression to make him laugh and just have a lot of fun with him, and that's what I do. I said I really don't do drugs, but and I knew it was lighting in my room, so I said, nah, okay, I can fix the lighting and fix this. That's way. That way it won't think. That was pretty funny to having him on. He's still rocking that sweet mullet, and still, he talked about the wrestling business. And a lot of us, we always pay attention to these legends coming on the show. Not how Brandon Martin does it, but I got to give him props. He's the host of the show. He hooks us up, and it's really, really cool. I'm looking forward to what Thursday's episode is all about, and we will see what we will see. And kind of looking forward to this weekend vacation. And this Thursday, 2 o'clock, opening day, Red Sox Orioles 2021 season will be underway. That's right. I'm looking forward to it. They just beat the Twins yesterday, probably the last game of spring training, to win the Chairman's Cup championship. Because there was a championship because of the Fort Myers rivalry between Red Sox and the Twins, and so whoever had the most series. So the Red Sox did beat the Twins in 7 games with 4 wins, 2 losses, and 1 tie. So technically, it was the best. It was the best of 7, and the Red Sox would have won. No, yeah, 7 games, 4, 2, and 1. So the Red Sox did win the Chairman's Cup championship. So hopefully that will translate into bigger things. And I don't know what the opening day lineup will be. I know Eduardo Rodriguez is going to start. Looking forward to that. And we will see what happens. By the way, if those of you don't know, I am Eric Lehman, the man with the Craig Clooney do. I forgot to do that part. So anyways, yeah, so it is something to watch out for, look out for this year. Kind of looking forward to a lot of things that's been going on. Like I said, this Easter is coming up, and I might have to get myself an Easter outfit to get ready to go. Don't know what to get, don't know what to choose, so we're gonna rock and roll with that. Let's see. Let's say I gotta do some grocery shopping this week somehow, so I'll be waiting on that. But yep. So like I said, we're going to go back to one show at a time. Event Center recaps from the WWE. I know a lot of people like to cover AEW and Impact Wrestling and all. So it'd be very interesting to see what happens, because I think we're getting down right to it, folks. I am suspecting that next week will be the go home before NXT Takeover, Stand and Deliver, and and WrestleMania. So I am very, very intrigued and interested to see what will go on about that. I will give you the rundown of the card and the uh, the rundown of the card. Uh, so it's some up and I love when my friends just and no yeah, sorry about that. I've always been distracted. I've always been distracted. I apologize. Um, so what to look for this week? More Flash games, Flash gameplays, and be on the that Saturday Superstar Arcade. I played Kung Fu. My rustiness finally broke down, and I'll probably consider playing Super Mario 1 off the Super Mario All Stars game, but I'm going to play it off the Nintendo Switch since I have Nintendo Switch online, NES on Super NES online, and I'm going to go with that. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to roll with that. See what's going on. What's up, bro? We'll find out what's happening on Raw tonight as we're second to the last Raw to second on the last Raw to WrestleMania. And it's going to be crazy and everything else. So if you don't see me at the mall this week, I'm on vacation, relaxing, taking a break from answering all the dumb questions like what time's the mall open and where's the old Circuit City. So I'll gladly tell you, because starting next week, April the 5th, the mall's going back to its regular hours, hopefully making more money once again. So it will be back. But we don't know if we're going to open up the mall for the mall walkers. That's another thing, too. I think I rather, personally, I'd rather have it closed before 10 o'clock because that way we can get things cleaned up. We don't want anybody getting sick and hurt during the time. Plus, the majority of the mall walkers, though, unfortunately, are very high risk, and that's another thing too. And I think we're going to try to keep the mall as clean as possible. And if we exception employees, if we let everybody else, if we keep everybody else out except for the mall employees, I think that's going to be key. 'Cause I talked to my boss about this. I said, and personally, I'd rather have nobody inside except for the nobody outside in the mall employees, because that way I can listen to the music inside the mall while I'm cleaning up the glass windows and making my travels there. So that's another thing too. But if the mall walkers do come in there, they gotta wear a mask, and so it's and yeah. So like I said, this pandemic has really changed a lot, and we're trying to get that. The mall's trying to get that back to normal somewhat because we're the only mall left standing, folks. I don't know if you guys noticed already, but the Galleria has been demolished. Like 3/4 of the Galleria is demolished, and the only part of the Galleria left standing is the Best Buy, J.C. Penney area there, and that, Dick's Sporting Goods is out. We have a Dick's Sporting Goods here at Dartmouth. We don't have a round one, but if people want to, if we want to get a round one, a build-alone round one, if we want to connect it to the mall, it's fine too. But I think if you get a round one, like a standalone round one, that would be nice. That would be a good idea. It would be really funny though if it had not been for the vaccine site over at the old Circuit City. That would have been perfect for a round one too. That's another thing I never get. I never get to consider. So it's something. What I would say. I would move to Steakhouse. I'm thinking about it because they were supposed to build a steakhouse near the garage. Got a better idea. Move the garage into a round one. Put the steakhouse where Pier 1 Imports is. Boom. There you go. That's my thoughts. A little bit of my thoughts on that, and that'd be a good idea. But you know what? The malls made their decision, and I'm not going to be mad at it. It's just an idea. Kind of think about it. That will help. Get more of a crowd in there and all that. But you want to, but we don't know. Well, we don't know, and the pros and cons of a lot of things. Like if you put a round one there, a lot of teenagers will hang out, and Mall gets concerned about that and everything else, and like, oh, they're gonna be in there, and I've been to a Dave and Buster's where yeah, I've been to a Dave and Buster's place with Donkey Kong Arcade. Maybe I'll play Kangaroo. I got Kangaroo Arcade now. I'll probably play that. I'm not so sure what to play for Saturday Superstar Arcade. I'll play something on the Switch, and that's probably the next thing I'm going to do is play something for the Switch, and I'm going to do that. So it'll be very interesting to see what develops there. So, all right, it's episode 108. Life is the ultimate school, and like I said before, we just because we get out of high school and all that, the learning never stops, and that's the most important thing to remember. The learning never stops because you learn something every single day, no matter what age you are, young or old, you'll learn something. At young, you learn, but when you get, even when you get old and grow, and when you get up in age and start growing old, you still learn something every day of your life. And just, I just remember that. So life is the ultimate school. That's my thing. All right. Episode 108 is complete. I will see you guys later. Like I said, um, I'll play some flash games. I'm gonna give you an update on the Brody Lee Memorial Tournament and when that's gonna start. I'll let you know, and I will see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day, and um, hopefully I will see you episodes. Remember, don't forget to see Brandon Martin, Michael Bombardier, and myself on the Rant and Raid podcast 8 o'clock on Thursdays. Hangman Charlie, I think this week it will try. His podcast will be on the same time too. Like I say, if you have two devices, you can watch one show on one podcast on one device, another show on another device. You can do that, and like I said, sometimes my friends who do these podcasts ask for me for my input on things. I'll probably do the best I can, give wisdom and all that, and just try to be a good podcast host. All right, I will see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next episode of 109 of WEML-TV, Channel 77. Peace. Have a good day.